What sounds fun as a teenager but truly isn't as an adult. I never thought anything about adulthood sounded better when I was a teenager. Living on your own is better, the fact that it's expensive is beside the point. House parties. Staying up all night and eating junk food. Not fun at all. I like sleep. And like the way I feel when I eat actual healthy food. I ate in my bed once I moved out and got crumbs all over and had to vacuum and wash my sheets. Not worth it lol. Crazy sex with hot strangers. It's not. People are fucking insane, and full of drama. Once in a while there's a unicorn, someone who is both very attractive and sane. Remember kids, no matter how hot they are, someone somewhere is sick of their bullshit. Eating whatever you want. I can't wait to eat whatever I want. I proclaim, crying into my half-eaten bag of Cool Ranch Doritos as my metabolism slows to a crawl. Doing nothing all day. Group sex. All-nighters. Driving. Now I get why my parents wouldn't take us anywhere after they got home from work. Finishing school. You think it's liberating and better things are awaiting you, but they aren't. Just the harsh realities of adulthood and responsibilities. Gets a lot harder to maintain close friendships because everyone moves away, gets married, has kids and grows apart. Sure, it's not all bad by any means, but it sure isn't a cakewalk and it changes you. Not necessarily for the better either. Being on your own and paying rent. The novelty of being on your own wears off quickly and you'll miss home-cooked meals more when you see the appalling cost of groceries and rent. Being able to drink whenever you want to. Eating out all the time. That would have been the dream for me as a teenager, but once I started uni, I quickly learned about how sad it made my bank account and that eating out all the time made me feel like hot garbage. I also missed my mum's food. Being late or skipping school. That shit doesn't fly as an adult. If you show up late to class you just get a slap on the wrist, but in a real job your ass is on the streets if you don't show up. Having a kick-ass bachelor pad newsflash, it's gross, and chicks won't wanna hang out long when your roommate's used towel is, for some reason, in living room. Consuming 15 grams of nutmeg to get high, chugging a whole bottle of cough medicine to trip. I once beer bonged a Four Loko mixed with vodka when I was 19. In my head man, this is gonna be such a cool memory when I grow up. I still haven't grown up, but I'm at the age now that if I need to make myself puke through a hangover I can just conjure up that memory and retch pretty quickly. Parties. As soon as I get to one, I am ready to go back home. As an adult in my 30s, home is my number one favorite place to be. Getting to decide what to eat all of the time. It gets real lame and you'll get fat. Smoking. Teen girls. Staying up late. Hanging out at the mall. When I was a teen, getting high and screwing around at the mall was a regular activity. Now I avoid the mall like the plague. I hate it so much. Eating a bag of potato chips for dinner. Smoking weed all day used to sound like the dream. I am between my recent graduation and starting my new job, so I've been hitting the vape a whole lot. I'm bored and I just ate a whole bag of Uncle Ray's chips. They are way too salty. Responsibilities rock. Voting. I was so excited as a teenager to have a voice and be a part of the democratic process. I was so innocent. Drinking alcohol all day and eating fast food all night. Staying up all night partying and drinking. I have more than 3 beers now, and I'm hungover and tired the next day. Buying your own shit. Seriously, every teen thinks when I grow up I'm gonna buy the food I want, pay for my own car I wasn't to drive whenever I want, etc. Act as an adult you just think fuck paying for my own shit sucks. Watching daytime TV. As a teenager I'd have a routine of waking up doing nothing during summer breaks, and watching The Price is Right and other shows. When I see daytime TV now, it gives me a depressing feeling like I'm not accomplishing anything. Eating like shit and then getting heartburn. Clubbing and nightclub for bar culture. Who the hell has the energy to go dance on a Friday? After work? I refuse to believe it's real. Being in a relationship. Don't get me wrong, I would never give up my marriage, but it's a distracting world and you gotta stay focused to make it work. Mixing my alcohol with Red Bull. I might only be 18 but it'd say driving. When I was 16 I used to want to drive everywhere, but now I realize that constantly being on the lookout for tailgaters, people who don't use blinkers and people who cut in front of traffic is mentally exhausting. Owning a house. I would do anything to go back to paying rent and have someone else to worry about and fix everything. Heading for a week to party somewhere. As an adult, I lost all the fun of the party to how much am I spending and how much more do I need to spend to actually have a good time? Hangovers. Fast and fancy car, insurance and shit is way too expensive. Romance, a wedding, marriage, monogamy. Adulthood is the realization that it's meant to be or it's not. It's the realization that it's not that hard or impressive to be loved and in love. That it's common as hell. It's the realization that when you're not controlled by your school, friends, and parents, it's as simple as putting that smile on the other person's face. Thanks for watching. What would be your response? Leave it in the comments and see what the others say. Please also like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time, take care.